I am Prajwal. I have a independent house in Whitefield area near Manthurli in Bangalore. I decided to build this house about 5 years back. As part of the journey, I had 4 key requirements. One of the requirements was to take care of everything which I do from an environment standpoint. So every single product I have done and I procured from the vendors in the house. I've always had an angle of sustainability. I've always tried and procured products which have a positive impact on the environment. The other 3 aspects which I have always taken care of is one is on the waste management. So I have a composting plant at the house. The other part is on the water management. We have rainwater harvesting in the house as well. And the last one is on the electricity consumption. So I always wanted to go for a solar electricity panel, which will ensure that it has a positive impact on the environment. As a professional thing, I work as an IT architect in one of the consulting firms. I've been in the industry for 20 years. And as part of my work as well, when I work with clients, I do recommend them to go for things which are having a positive impact on the environment. So as part of the journey to install solar, I was doing my own market research. I started this probably in the month of Jan in 2024. The plan was to complete the construction of my residence by April, May. So for about a month, I did a lot of research in terms of who the vendors are, what the various processes are, policies from the government, all of that. And then I started reaching out to vendors based on some references and also based on what I saw on the internet. So I got about 8 or 9 vendors which I shortlisted, out of which 5 of them are the ones who I finally kind of chose to actually get a quote. So as part of that, one of them was EcoSoch. I did look at EcoSoch overall, both in terms of what they do and their history, their background, the founding team. Right, I liked a lot of what they were doing, and also a lot of reviews which were there on the internet. So I approached EcoSoch I think in February 2024, and then at that point I asked them to give me a quote and then also try and help me with all the required wiring and so on, so that when I move in April, I don't really have a challenge in terms of having to do rework or rewiring and so on. So I approached them, and then the conversation started with the quote, and then I wasn't too concerned on the pricing side because I am more focused on quality and the output, which is a lot more important than price. So EcoSoch was one of the only vendors who was offering Enphase inverters. So I was really keen on Enphase as a company for the inverter part, which is why I decided to go with EcoSoch. So my overall panel is 3.38. So the expectation was I would be getting around 360 to 380 units per month. But in reality, it's actually generating around 420 to around 425 units per month consistently over the last 3-4 months. So in terms of performance, it is outperforming what the expectation was. So I'm really happy with the performance overall. And also I have not had any issues either from technology side or from the app standpoint. Everything has been working seamless. So in terms of installation experience, once I finalized EcoSoch, everything else in terms of all the required steps was done in a very methodical way. So every part of the process, like for example, I wanted my earthing done in a particular week because the tiling had to be done after the earthing is done. So the EcoSoch team helped coordinate that in a very timely way without much hassle or without much fuss. Also the wiring for all the earthing, they did it very seamlessly. And then they also helped, they coordinated with my electrician to also ensure that whatever wiring is required for solar is taken care of without really needing any rework at a later point. So everything from stage by stage was done in a very orderly manner. Plus also from the installation standpoint, they helped me get in touch with the fabricator who came in and who helped, who put it the fabrication in a very good way, at a good price as well. And then the actual installation process of installing the panels and also getting the integration done with the app, and also doing the whole BESCOM process was very seamless. So I didn't have to even step out of my house for any of the BESCOM work. Plus also to get the government related work done, like the national rooftop panel, the national rooftop solar process. So that whole process, PM Suryagar process, was done in a very seamless way. I didn't again have to step out of my house or follow up with anyone. So all of the government interventions, be it BESCOM, be it the Government of India interventions, all of them were taken care by solar, by EcoSoch and Bhaskar and his team.
Yeah.
So overall, the experience from an end-to-end standpoint has been very good, and also from an account management and from a sales standpoint, Tarak. Yeah, so Tarak was very, very useful. So he helped walk through all of the pros and cons of using Enphase and not using string inverter, the various kinds of panels. All of this he helped in explaining it very, very well. And also the team on the ground for both installation, for app management, for the BESCOM interventions, all of that was done in a very seamless way. Yeah, I would for sure recommend EcoSoch to others, purely because of one, the quality of people they have. There's also the customer engagement and the process they follow end to end to do the things in a very orderly way is highly appreciated and recommended.